Hey YouTube, before we go any further with this Trash Talking Thursday, hit that like rectangular red box down below and that bell icon next to it so that you can, keep up with this channel and whatever I have to offer. Which is me, my content, my originality. Bitch, be original. Shout out to Army Wiggins. Anyway, I am just going to sit here, whether you show up to this live or not, and talk shit to myself about what I've experienced this last, year and a month on YouTube. It's been funny as hell. It's, crazy, sad. And, there's a saying, the Bible says, with increased knowledge comes sorrow. Like, the more you learn about what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's evil, you look out in the world, be like, damn. So I'm just gonna sit here and try to play little clips of my favorite songs, and I'm gonna talk shit along the way. I was just sitting here rehearsing. I wish I was recording, but I was letting the songs play a little bit longer than usual. But anyway, let me see. Let me finish what's in this cup first, and then let me set up my chat so I can read it, so I don't be rude to anybody this year. Never was my intentions last year, but I think there's two kinds of chats. I think there's one where you just get on and talk. You say hi to your chat, you be respectful, hello everybody. But it's like you get on, you teach, right? Then there's another kind of chat where you talk about what you bought from Walmart last night kind of chat, where people just sit around and just chat. I was getting on here, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. I was getting on here doing my lives teaching, because again, if you follow my channel, I never claimed to be pro-black, never claimed to be a Christian. I did all my life up until 5 years ago, but since I've been on this channel, never claimed it. Never claimed to be racist against white, but I'm black and I love who I am, and I never deterred from that. But here lately, when the wave with T.S. Madison and Kaya came, I rode the wave a little bit. Everybody did, to get their numbers up. And then when, I guess here recently, Dwight Howard, I did a couple of celebrity things. But generally, I get on here and I just go hard with the oppressor, whoever that could be. Black people can oppress people. You see that on YouTube a lot lately. But I'm talking about in the world of religion. I go hard on the Romans, the Pope, Christianity, uneducated black Christians still preaching a white Jesus kind of thing. But tonight, that's all out the window. I'm going to just sit here and do what I do on a normal basis, which is just talk shit, mind my business, so your business don't mind mine. And if you enjoy what I'm talking about, I smile, I laugh. I am not a bitter ass black woman. I grew up with a lot of them, and I said, I'm not going to be that bitch. Not me. I'm not bitter. I can, get angry about things and hostile, but there's no need to. I'm going to keep it real. Only when I'm teaching. So I've learned there's two kind of lives, y'all. I was getting on here doing that all last year, just getting out here teaching. Damn, even in them crazy ass videos I call myself editing, which y'all kind of seem to like. I was educating y'all. I was giving y'all Bible. Not that I believe everything in the Bible is 100% God's word. I think a lot of it was manipulated by man, especially the New Testament. Mine is the account of Christ and some other things. But when you get to Colossians 3:22, servants obey your master in the flesh, when Christ said prior to that you only got one master and he sit on the throne. I'm trying to figure out who would put that in there, knowing that my ancestors was in slavery for 400 plus years in America, but we always seem to forget about what Pharaoh did to us in Egypt. Anyway, I don't think God would want us to have oppressors, okay? So now, I know if I was sitting here and had everybody name in the title, y'all would be here showing the hell up. But I'm going to talk about it anyway, because I don't really need to put anybody name in my title to get a click or a view. But you know, on YouTube, if you put certain names and certain people and certain stuff in your title, ooh, you're going to skyrocket. I could really care less about that. I just want y'all to hear what I say. I mean, y'all listen to a whole lot of other people out there on YouTube that is what? Leading you further in the muck, leading you further into despair, leading you further into bullshit, drama, etc. Over here, oh, wait a minute. I gotta try to get my music back up, because I was sitting here tripping. Every time I said something funny, I had a song right there, and I was like, play the little 4 seconds clip of it. You get what it is. Y'all know what the music is, but I was sitting here tripping, because YouTube, I'm yearning. You know, I was standing yearning for your love. I was sitting here just playing that shit. I was like, oh, okay. And I know y'all say you can't take nobody serious who smile all the time. It just takes less muscles in my face to smile than it do to have that bitch resting face like Maxine Water. Damn, y'all ever seen that lady face? I love Maxine Water, but that is the craziest bitch resting face I've ever seen. I do not. If you ever see me the shit out my ass, come back to life, Drew. I'm dead ass. That's just the face too many people in our community have. And I just want to know, why the hell you mad? Let the shit go. Forgiveness, you ain't gotta speak to the person, eat with the person, sleep with the person, be around the person. But when you let that shit go, it can't hold you. So why you hold on to what hurt you, and why you love what hurt you? I don't get it. I don't get it. You never. I wish I get my skills up with going live and editing this way. I have OBS and stuff, but I'm telling you, if I make a mistake, everybody know my business. You get on live looking crazy like I do now, so I'm gonna go ahead and fool with OBS, so you could put the pictures up and you still be live, and you could pull up like Tasha K. Her production is off the chain, right? So my time on YouTube, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some shit, okay? Just for the record, whether you like it, love it, or have no opinion about it, I drink margarita wine cooler, and I put it with my own salt around the rim. And I smoke a little bud and smoke cigarettes. Am I going to go to hell? Am I going to lead you to hell because I do that? I don't think so. But we ain't talking about church today. But I'm always going to try to educate as I talk. And it's funny as hell. Anyway, when I first got on YouTube, again, it was right around Christmas time last year. It was December 12th. So I said, what you gonna do? I was sitting here one day. The lights was kind of dim. I had a Santa Claus hat on, and I talked for 3.5, almost 4 hours about Santa, Saint Nick, and Satan. All one and the same. I told that story about how I woke up one night. And when you say God said, it's that inner voice. I don't know what you guys listen to, but I've learned to tap into me. It's not the lower level, higher level. It's just me. I'm vibrating on one sound, and that's from the Holy Spirit, the Most High God, the Spirit that's in me that dwells with the bears witness with the Spirit in heaven. I don't need all that other stuff in between. It really got people going crazy out here. And we're going to get into that a little bit later. The whole esoterica and some stuff that's popping off with people, crystals, this, that, and the third. What you believe work for you. I tell you, if you believe in that shit, it's going to work for you. I believed in white Jesus all my life until 5 years ago. And white Jesus worked for me. I got a book on Amazon.com called The Chronicles of Falling from Grace, The Falls of the Bible, and Some of My Own. Bitch, I fell in church. January 15th. Oh my God. My ass fell in church, y'all. Had the stilettos on, the wig, everything was fine. I had one of them pink shawls on. I ain't gonna tell you why I felt how. I'm gonna just tell you, I thought I heard something. And see, even in church, the devil will deceive you if you not paying attention. Okay, briefly, me and my daughter was going to lead children's church that morning, and we thought we heard the children's church back there and somebody else was over it. Lo and behold, it was two people in the room behind us singing. So when I got up and said excuse me to my husband, then ex-husband now, my daughter, I went through the church pew, made a right turn going back to the back of the church, and my ass, when I first wrote the book, I called it The Chronicles of Falling from Grace, tripped right in the church by Satan. Hell yeah. Because the week before, Pastor said Satan is the prince of the air. He roaming everywhere. And I remember sitting in church saying, if he mess with me in church, I'm going to whoop his ass right in church. But I ain't say it where everybody can hear me. But I said it, right? The following Sunday, excuse me, that was on... I fell on the 15th, so that was on the 8th. The week before, he says Satan is the prince of the air, and it's in the Bible. Don't always just believe what your pastor say. Go home, look it up for yourself so that y'all could be in agreement, because most people listen to what the pastor say, and he ain't even agreeing with the word of God. He telling you some old nonsense that these people told him he had to preach in order to get off that plantation and to keep his people further in oppression with some of the stuff that's in the Bible. It's meant to keep people bound and not free. So anyway, I was sitting there, I said, let me go ahead and get myself right, because I almost lost my train of thought, but I'm back. So I got up. When I got up, it was like something just came under my feet, and I said, bam. I went down on the floor like Jonah in the belly of the fish. It's like the whole church floor opened up, and all I heard in my spirit was, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry you home. But in the meantime, it felt like I was falling down to hell. I said, oh, hell no. I was embarrassed. You know, when you fall in church, ushers, people, everybody laugh, right? So you not bruised. I wasn't bruised. I was like, hell, well, maybe to y'all a curse or an unlikely experience, I said in my book. It was a blessing to me, because even though my wig was a little twisted and I had a little dirt on me from falling, I got up in such a spiritual state. By the time I got home from church, I had an 8-chapter book written from the time we went to church, the fall, what happened after. But then I sat on it for like 8 years, got divorced, went through a lot of stuff, and I added that into the book. But the first original story was about Satan fighting me in church because of what I said the week before. But I'm a fighter. I'm still here whooping his ass. And there's 2 YouTubers I wish that was in the kingdom of heaven, because the way they out here in these YouTube streets wrecking shit up, man, they will tear the devil a new asshole. Trust me. Anyway, so I got on YouTube. I uploaded like 18 10-minute videos, y'all. Let's see. Called Satan or Santa, one and the same. Satan versus Santa, or one and the same. I had a little sign out in my yard, and that spirit said, get up, go look outside, did this, went outside, look. It says Satan, sure as day. That red sign you put, that Santa stop here out in your yard, man, listen, I looked outside, I would say, no. Satan don't stop here. We done with this Santa Claus nonsense around here. But anyway, I know the truth behind it. But my daughter and my grandkids, they celebrate the festivities thereof. They know the meaning behind Santa and everything else that go along with the pagan holiday. And if it's the birth of Christ, why do we spend so much money and energy on Christmas and not getting people Bibles and spiritual things to help them get better in their own walk with the Most High God, or whoever they call them? So I get on here. I'm watching the Kanika Jenkins case, but I'm like, do I really want to commentate on a girl's death? No, but I ran into Planet of the Fakes. Lord have mercy. I digress. As soon as it's like, I subscribe, but I've always been on YouTube watching Queen of the Ring and URL Smack. Those are my two favorite channels on YouTube, Queen of the Ring and Smack URL. I'm a lyricist. I like lyrics. I like wordplay. I like metaphors. I just like rap battle because it reminds me of spiritual warfare. It reminds me of two people standing there going head to head, and whoever could punk whoever down with their words win. That's what we got to do to the devil and this demonic stuff. You got to speak life into that situation, because if you keep feeding something the same thing is craving, it's never gonna die. You gotta cut it off with something that'll kill it, because the light does kill the darkness. But it's like you just gotta nip it in the bud with your words. And that's what rap battle is to me. Rap battle is just straight killing somebody lyrically. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes I tell y'all out there, you can't love how I want to say this, y'all, without losing my train of thought right here. The Bible say money answer all things, not love. But yet you Christians preach love and don't preach finances and money, and wonder why you out here freaking poor as hell. Talking about the poor you'll have with you always. Yeah, who put that in the Bible? When Christ was running around here pulling money out of fish mouth. I don't know. Something about that Christianity stuff. We like I said, when I talk, I always make reference back and forth because I know who I am. If I'm just out here talking about the celebrities, I'm not doing myself any good or the Most High God. But if I'm out here mixing it, that's why I say on this channel, we sipping on spirituality. It's worldly news. YouTubers worldly news. All 329 of my videos plus this, because I share my own business, my own personal testimony. That's the only way you set yourself free. You overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of your testimony. Nobody else can tell my story better than me. Nobody else can tell your story better than you. So nobody else can set you free unless you start to open up your damn mouth and start to speak against the things that came against you. Okay. I'm going to try to keep it like we talking. Come on in the chat. It's okay. If I was dragged, like, okay, I don't drag people, but honey, Mona Simone, if you out there watching, I don't want to call nobody name. My channel don't get flagged and all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, this shit is hilarious and sad at the same damn time. Woman to woman, have you ever been in love? I got a song for you, Mona. Yeah, I got a song for everything out there, but I'm going to tell my story. So, Kanika Jenkins, they was all warring, they was all beefing. It seemed like every time I went to sub to somebody in the black sector of YouTube, damn, a beef breakout. I was like, you know what? I'm 51 years old. I'm 51 years old. And, I don't fight with people in real life. Not that I can't, but it's just, It's you got to have a certain, I don't care if you live in the hood, I don't care if it's Section 8, because a lot of y'all don't know, a lot of people on Section 8, a lot of people is approved for it. I am. Been on since 2001. Does that mean I'm a bum? Does that mean I'm poor? Does that mean I'm broke? No, it means that I'm an LPN, work making 5 digits a year, like I told Anthony Banks in my other video. 5 digits a year, but God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. There's nothing wrong with Section 8. It's not being affected by the government shutdown. And my packet here in New York, 30% of my rent is what I have to pay. I mean, I'll tell you, my rent is $1,300. I pay $813, and they pay the rest. When my rent go, with my income go up or down, it fluctuates. If I'm not working, it go to zero. I report all my income too. It's something you don't want to play with because it's useful. So I don't knock anybody getting any kind of assistance. My daughter, she live with me. She get her food stamps for her and her 2 kids. I don't get food stamps. I don't go to the welfare office for anything. But I fucks with Section 8. Because Section 8 helps you with your rent. There's nothing wrong with it. Y'all make something that's helpful to our community a stigma and wonder why people homeless, why they in shelters, why they can't keep up with their rent and stuff like that because they think they out here balling. And even on YouTube, you got some big YouTubers homeless in the shelter, got GoFundMes and all this stuff. But I bet you if they had a Section 8 damn voucher, their ass be all right. That's just my opinion. There's nothing wrong with it, yo. Our community, us as people, we put this label on what the world told us is wrong. We think is right, and what's right is wrong. But we just conditioned to believe a lot of bullcrap in this world. Anyway, let me find a song because I'm a music lover. I love music to the end of time. I love music. But let me just say this. As black people, your struggle is your struggle because you're ashamed of things that's available to you in your community. I work a full-time job, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But if I run low, which I'm not poor with my money, but even if you have money set aside and say you saving it and don't want to spend it, I'll go to the food pantry sometimes. But I give to the food pantry. Let me show you something. I don't know how I could do this, but let me see. I don't know how the hell. Oh. Wait. I don't know how you do it. But I'm going to try to show y'all something. I got 4 closets full of clothes. Yes, and being on Section 8 probably helped me get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to pay full rent, so. But I have mad clothes. When I go out and buy stuff for myself, or my kids, my grandkids, whatever, we don't throw stuff away. We take it to the local missions, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get your blessings in this world without cutting yourself short or making yourself look homeless or poor. I don't like that shit. When I see that shit in YouTube, it's like all of y'all on here, all of us on here struggling for $1. I mean, this is what it is. Or trying to build a brand to leave a legacy for our kids, our children's children, if that's what you live by. But let me go ahead and chat and say hello. And I'm going to get into it. I did not go down with that Kanika Jenkins. I'm like, dead or alive. Hell, I did 2 videos the many faces thereof. Because damn, they had like 100 faces of Kanika and got 1,000,000 of Jesus. So I did a video, the many Kanika Jenkins, the many faces thereof Jesus. I don't give a damn what you say. If somebody got that many damn faces, who is you to believe in it? Don't. Don't. I know people hair may make they look change. I mean, these faces with Jesus and Kanika, too many for me. Shit. I barely want to believe in that white one Jesus. No. I'm not believing in something that got so many different looks and so many different faces. No, hell no. You're not putting that on me. Long hair, short hair, hair as wool, skin that's bronze. It don't matter. His facial structure is not going to change. Nose long and pointy, then it's short. Then he got the European green eyes, the blue eyes, the I ain't gonna do it. I'm not doing it, y'all. So, and then the other video was the 5 things they got in common. I told y'all, while y'all out there researching people, I'm out here researching the Christ. What happened to the 18 years of his life missing from the Bible? He born, he preached at 12, he disappeared to 30 and died at 33. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put my 2 cents in that shit right there, y'all. What? Ain't no... And they put him on you to be your Lord and Savior. But you don't want to know nothing about your Lord and Savior, because you accept what they tell you about this man. That they don't even give you the full disclosure of his physical life in the earth. They chopped that Bible up, took that story out, and don't want you to know the truth. So you forever stay lost. Anyway, so I got out of that whole Kanika Jenkins. They was beefing. They was dying. People was just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Only to find out almost a year later, it been a psyops. It was fake. She's real. She's alive. She's this. She's that. Oh, my God. So all that time y'all spent on Kanika Jenkins, who oppressed y'all, killed y'all, killed, steal, and destroyed y'all could have been researching something that'll save your life and set your community free, set your soul free. I ain't giving no room to the devil or too much energy to negativity, because it don't do nothing for me. It don't do nothing for my people. So I slid on over. I've always stood alone, never made alliances, never, I reached out to everybody. I went in everybody freaking chat. Like, what the hell is wrong with ReligionWinked TV? I've seen some of y'all out there. Y'all ain't no better than me, ain't doing no better than me. I told you I'm a single, straight, black woman, child of God, mother to my children, grandmother to my 4. I'm an author. I'm an LPN. I got a degree in business administration. So if they ever do shut down LPNs, bitch, I started my own agency as an LPN, which could be done in the state of New York. As long as I don't put a LLPC, which is a professional corporation, on the end of my business, I can run an LPN home-based agency from my home. I opened it up, got the EIN number, did everything, got the DBA, all of that. So I'm not going to be at a loss. Plus, I went to school and got a degree in business administration. I mean, there's a lot of... The Bible says you're supposed to have many rivers of resources flowing from your belly. Some people don't even want one. Some people don't even want to work, period. I mean, it's a lot of opportunity out here for people. And YouTube, I thought, would be a place for me to come. You know, one thing I know, everybody's not going to like me. Everybody's not going to love me, because Christ says, greater works than me can you do. He said, if the world hate me, bitch, it's going to hate you too. So I don't have a lot of friends in life, and I don't expect to have a lot of people to vibe with me on YouTube. And it's such a shame, because The people you should vibe with, you shouldn't. And the ones you shouldn't, you get caught up in all kinds of bull nonsense. There's this big YouTuber catching mad slack out here right now. This chick, she came over on my page and she made a comment. She was like, ooh, you making your points better than some of the big YouTubers. I was like, okay. And she came back. I said, thank you. She came back. Oh, I gotta watch your channel and see what you about. I politely said, my channel is about debunking the Romans, the Christian nonsense, what they... there's just so much Christians do that they shouldn't do, and things they should do that they don't do. But that's a whole nother 329 videos behind me right now. And I was like, I just deal with the evilness of somebody's heart, because Genesis 6:5 says, for the heart of man is continually evil. So when you see sweet people out here, and I thought I was the sweetest person in the world, but you got some people out here making people look bad. No, it's some sweet women in the world, for real, for real, for real. But when you see people out here pretending to be sweet, pretending to be watch those people. I'm telling you. And I'm genuinely sweet. You will never see another page other than Her Majesty TV, where I'm about to go over there next. When I get off of here, I'm going to try to stay on here, I don't know, or maybe another hour or 2 hours or whatever, because I told you I'm just going to be talking shit all night long. And get up and go to work tomorrow and enjoy the weekend. But I'm going to go over there, Her Majesty TV, and just pay homage to people I respect. I don't have to like you to respect you. Did you catch that on fleek? I don't have to like you, and I don't have to hate you not to respect you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what people expect of you when it comes to this whole respect thing, because respect is just that. If you respect people, you shouldn't have a problem with that person. And then again, if you spiritual, you're going to have a problem with enemies anyway, because they persecute you and seek whom they can devour. Anyway, so I thought I'd get on YouTube, try to raise some money. I thought it was enough people, because my great grandmother is white, so I'm not going to say enough black people, because I know we don't stick together. But I thought there was enough people to know that Christianity is not the religion for the people who are oppressed. I thought there was enough people, straight women who appreciate their color, black or white, women who mothers, women who've been to prison before, women who sold drugs, women who was in the Christian faith but got out. You know, there's so much to me that I can connect with people on. But I spent more time behind the camera making videos instead of coming live. So I'm here. I'm going to say hello. But I like to say, I used to be a school crossing officer. So, you know, when the kids come through, different cultures come through, I say assalamu alaikum to those. I say wagwan to those. I say what's up or K-pasa to those. You have your namaste, you have your ma'at hotep, you have your asha, you have all different languages you can greet other people in. One thing I tell you to stay away from it, don't greet nobody with no holy kiss and brotherly love like these Romans taught these Christians. Don't do that. Don't that brotherly love and men kissing men, and I ain't saying nothing about being gay. I'm talking in the spiritual sense. That is not a good greeting when you put your hand. The Bible say be quick not to let nobody lay their hands on you, because hands is transferring. You know, in the nursing industry, this is the greatest means of transferring infections and sickness is your hands. Don't be quick to it said right there in the Bible, and you Christians out there, touch 3 people. You touch me in church. No, let me stop. Because I'm not aggressive like that. But I'll be like, don't You better touch your own damn self. Lay your hands on your own self. Don't be quick to let nobody lay their hands on you. Hell no. It said right there in the Bible. That I believe. It say right before that, have a little wine for your belly, so you could keep the infirmities away. And y'all out here with some horrible bellies, because you church folks talking about, oh, it say y'all done turn the sacred thing of wine and bread, which is your holy communion, into grape juice and crackers. Wondering why you sick out here. Can't get no healing. Can't get no, I ain't even going out. This ain't that live. I'm not going there. This is not that live. But I gotta let you know, y'all doing it wrong. Have a little wine for your belly. Your oppressor don't want you to have wine for your bellies, so you can deal with IBS, inflammation, flatulence, which is gas, farting, excuse me. No, I didn't just fart. What else? Gallbladder, spleen, liver. You got appendix. You got all kinds of things. You got small intestines, large intestines. You got everything down in your belly. And wonder why you have a lot of problems with your belly. If you don't take nothing away from this live, take those two things. Have a little wine for your belly. And don't be quick to lay hands on you. Especially if they coming in the sense of, in the name of Jesus, I'ma lay hands on you. You better run like hell. I'm telling you, there's some spirits out here. You know, and everything ain't biblically correct, but I'll talk about the Bible more than I'll talk about you. There's some up stuff in that Bible that needs to be addressed more so than who's sleeping with who won, who, it doesn't matter. Who went to jail for a gun, if they were spiritual and had any good goddamn common sense about them, because I've been to prison before. I never toted a gun up. I used to go hunting at 17. That was just in the arena of the hunting world. Outside of that, I've never, ever toted a gun, wanted to have a gun or anything like that. But when I was 17 years old, I shot a shotgun and we was out hunting squirrels and stuff like that. My friend Wayne down in Bartow, Florida. So Wayne saw, he's an avid hunter as well. But Wayne, he let me shoot the shotgun for the first time, and I didn't have my stance. And when I went like this and shot, I flew back, messed up my eardrum. A rattlesnake was over there in the corner ready to strike. Wayne took the shotgun, shot the rattlesnake, drugged the rattlesnake from where it was, took it back to the man house that we was in, his wife. And the lady said, you never bring no snake home to you when you a dead snake at that. A rat, can you like a 7-foot rattlesnake, 8-foot rattlesnake? I could have been gone. I could tell, man, y'all want story time from me? I'm gonna give you story time. Somebody hung a man on the tree and called it a crucifixion. That's story time to me. Let's figure that shit out. Cause the book of Acts say they hung him on the tree. But you was told he was crucified on a cross. Leave that one alone. But anyway, I injured my ear. And upon injuring my ear, over the years, I started hearing, like, I developed it into this. If you watch my channel, go to my banner, my spiritual ears stay ringing. For the fuck shit. For the bullshit, for the nonsense. And I saw some shit on YouTube that I really want to get into, and I want to get into it. And like I said, I don't got to put nobody's name in the title. If you want to come over here and hear what I have to say, just click on my video, because I'm just sitting here talking trash on Trash Talking Thursdays. I came over from out of the Kanika Jenkins to what was going on. Really nothing. I was just going around saying hi. People were subbing to me and just kind of making a little network. Then this lady came from out of nowhere and tried to screw up the little circle I was in. But I'm not the leader of nobody. I'm leading myself. I'm not leading anybody astray or want anybody to follow me. I want you to follow the words of the Most High God. So I can see when people come in to either bring good tidings or try to tear down the foundation that you have. So this chick was going around, oh, don't mess with her. She's trouble. I leave her. If I comment somewhere, she get on, oh, she's drama. Drama. What the hell? The bitch drama. Do you... Drama? Who the hell is drama? I look like fucking drama when I was 19 years old. I'm 51 now. Who the fuck going around YouTube street causing fucking drama? So, I'm going to call these names by the end, y'all. I could tell this story, but like I said, y'all don't vibe with me. I'm just gonna sit here and talk shit. That's what that lady said too. Look at her sitting over there talking shit to herself. I'd rather talk shit to myself than fucking be out here warring with every other goddamn person on YouTube because you can't shut the fuck up. How about that? But anyway, every time I go live, I lose subs. But I don't care. I care about my subs. I love y'all. But y'all gotta let people be who they are. I'm giving you spirituality. That's what I started my channel on. But it's a lot of fuck shit going on in the world that I could shine my light on and still be setting people free. Unfortunately, when you talk to black people, you have to sound like them. You have to talk like them. You have to look like them, dress like them. Be what? Come on. No. It ain't like that. I could take this wig off, be butt-ass naked, and if you like what's coming out my mouth, you'll sit here and watch me. But if you visually stimulated by everything I have right now, I could see why you want a bitch always dressed up and dialed up, and you don't hear what they say. You only see what they look like. I'm not that kind of chick. I'll change a tire, change my oil. I fix everything in my house. Not that I have to, but I learned this stuff just in case I'm in that situation and gotta do it. I rake the yard. I mow the lawn. I do shit, okay? I do shit. These lights is hot as hell. But anyway, getting back to this YouTube shit. There's some real fuck shit going on, y'all. A lot of fuck shit going on. Let me find a song for that. Let's see. Who is that? Hello? Hi. I don't see your chat, your thing come up on my chat. I seen your comment, but it didn't come over here. On the phone, the comments go in and out, so I do have another screen pulled up. But anyway, I got, I started reaching out to people. I got rejected. Oh, fucking some of the craziest people. I mean, I got rejected by a lot of people on YouTube. I'm like, oh, in a way, I'm glad because it spared me a lot of headaches. You know how you can see your life and, see where it would be if you'd have went down this road or that road or hung with this person or that person. There's been a lot of headaches. So I stood alone. I just got on here. I kept uploading. At one point, I made my subscribers private because it was like people were more concerned about how many numbers you have than what the hell I'm saying. Like maybe if you listen to what somebody's saying, their numbers will go even higher because you hear what they're saying and then you'll share their stuff and their numbers will grow. So I'm always going to come on here and talk. That's what this channel is about, just talking. So anyway, back to YouTube. I'm going to get to modern day, to today. So I really want to talk about this situation that it just touched my spirit, because you got people out here calling other people names, but they don't really know how they look. And it's just this one specific situation that I am gonna address. Anyway, so after that, like I said, I was just jumping in and out of people live chats, saying hi. And I'm country and I'm old school. Like, if you walk in the house, you greet people, you respect your elders, you say hi to somebody. They don't gotta speak back. But on YouTube, I thought, the host was like speaking to people, but I went in a lot of chats and they would speak to everybody else but me. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. That's you can't control people. That's just how people are. I didn't take it personal. I just fell back. I fell back for a while. And recently I started going in people chats, leaving comments, because I do have an opinion. I don't have a dog in any fight, but I have eyes that perceive and ears that hear. And I perceived a lot of bullshit on YouTube, and I heard a lot of it. And tonight is just one of those nights. I really, 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 really want to address it. One of the things I want to address tonight, and I'm going to 10 minutes on this live right here. And I'm going to shut this one down and come right back. Wait, let me see how long I've actually been on here. Oh, yeah. Keep it less than an hour. YouTube is like a foolish ass playground for people to hate one another, to beef with one another. And this one lady is out here going hard, fighting against this other lady. And one of the things I noticed with this lady is sometimes when she beefing with other people, she have her child there. And I want to ask this lady, is it okay to drag people with your child in your hands and don't expect them to come back dragging you and the child? It's not right to come at anybody's kid, but when you put your kid in harm's way, is that right? Is that right? I'm going to just leave that there, but I'm going to come back with another simple short video and talk about it, because when this lady came to my channel and I politely wrote to her that I'm about that evil heart, I'm about that wickedness, that demonicness, I slay that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like people being evil to people and being just disrespectful to people for no reason. I really don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? That lady ain't never came back to my channel, but y'all perceive her as sweet. Y'all perceive her as nice. And I can tell you something. The devil tremble at the name of Christ, at the name of, but out of that name Jesus, I don't know if the devil tremble at Jesus, because Jesus been around for 2,000 years, and it looked like to me the devil is winning out there with y'all. The devil is killing, stealing, and destroying everybody he can. I know that he don't win in the end, and he don't win in every individual's heart. No, he don't. But when you look out in YouTube, and you look out in the world, and you look out in these streets, you don't see Jesus. You don't even see him at the head of the church anymore. You don't even see that Jesus. So you know Christ ain't there. You know God's not there, because Acts 7:47 told you he don't dwell in the house that man hands built. He will never dwell in the church, because Christ ain't even walk in the church. They walked in temples. Y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all not ready for it. Y'all think y'all heard what thus saith the Lord. Y'all ain't hear nothing yet. Y'all ain't hear nothing. You only heard what the white man told y'all was the truth. And that's not being racist. Who else gave you the book? And who else gave you the book and told you it's your truth? Like I said, if you couldn't share bathrooms, restaurants, sit at the front of the bus and all that, why do you serve the same white God? Somebody's mocking God in that situation. The same